Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome to the flooded Timberborn. This is the hard challenge that I'm currently playing. The drought ended and as usual I forget to open these side gates, so a little bit of water. Yeah, after the long drought my beavers want to get their feet wet as soon as possible, so that's why we are flooding the whole settlement, because why not? Especially the storages. Storages needs to be flooded mostly, especially the food ones. So they have a nice, wet, moist kohlrabies or whatever. Okay, nothing really happened. I'm just replenishing this water stock and this is flowing backwards. What the hell? That shouldn't be. Okay, I opened these a little bit too much, I guess. That doesn't matter. Let's pump as much water as possible. All the pumps should be working. On many of those pumps, as you can see even now throughout the night, and the bots are working. And I will be adding more bots. I want bots to be working in all of the pumps. That will be my goal for today's episode. I hope that I will be able to make it. And I still have 19 flooded buildings. Ah, yeah, that's this region. This is a little bit problematic. This will take some time before it dries out, I think. So, all the pumps should have bot beavers, and that's because I want them to be pumping as much water as quickly as possible, because we have always only like 5 days before the next drought or the bad tide will come. So we need to pump a lot of water very quickly. And then for the power, I was thinking about using some water wheels, but then is it really worth it on this map when on the hard difficulty, especially when the waterfall is only a couple of days? But then there is still a bad tide. So, but I would need a really obscene amount of batteries. I'm not sure, I don't have a resources for that yet. I'm just thinking for the future. I have only not even 200 metal. That's not enough. But for now, I'm working on this second district, as I mentioned last time. We are slowly getting there. This will be all filled with the water. I don't know if I will use the sources or... but probably that. What's this? Ah, yeah. I will be filling it up with this white. It doesn't need to be that white. I was experimenting a little bit more with my other playthroughs. And I think this is enough to be too wide. Not even that, one wide would be fine. But let's make it too wide. I will build sluices there so I can regulate the waterfall in, and that we will not flood it with the bad tide. And then for the aesthetics reasons, and no else, I just want to go around the whole island with the levees. Because it will look nice, I think. We need to look cool, even if we are in the apocalypse. Sorry, it's still morning, I can't speak. Yeah, this will be a nice district. Well, most of the district will be built on the water, and this will be used for farming. And for the district built on water, I'm not exactly sure how I will approach this, but from my experiences with my skyscrapers in my other video, the Hive City, maybe I will go about something like that. That I will build this district in the middle, and I will build houses around it. Maybe I will move this district center somewhere else so I have a little bit more space. Maybe up here. Yeah. Maybe up here. Have some district crossings here. And then they can have access to these farms. That shouldn't be too far away, or I can make another district later here. So yeah, let's move this district center up here north a little bit. Okay, this seems to be all planted. Except for the platform where I have this bridge. But we can do that later. Let's blast all of this. Okay. This is done. And let's go quickly while we still have the water, because the drought is approaching. Oh, and I'm missing one platform here now. Okay, let's fix that. And maybe I should build it next to it. Yeah, let's build next to it. I will get rid of these platforms so I can plant more explosives. Just like that. And just like that, we have a nice square lake. It's a little bit contaminated, but the contamination won't be that high. I need to close these two, the sources of the bad water. That will be the priority. These ones down here are not as the big deal, but this is contaminating all this water that is flowing around my new district. So yeah, I will be getting rid of that as soon as I can because it's very expensive. 200 metal blocks and 300 gears for each. I don't even have 100 gears, not even 300. But that's the goal. We need to get rid of the bad water. Oh, 21 days of drought. I don't know how long was the last time, but too long, I would say. I increased the number of bots to 34. We are using them in a pumps. Currently throughout the drought I am only running 4 pumps, but that's enough because there are beavers, bots working in them, and I have a water dump here just to fill this up a little bit because it starts drying out. This will be a forest for now at least because I need to increase my wood production and I want to build faster because as you can see this will be my new district. It's even not necessary to have that many houses, but I wanted to look at least a little bit nicer. So this will be a new district. Here will be trees. Down here the rest will be reserved for the farms. I just need to fill this up with water and maybe build some canals. We will see if it will be irrigating everything that needs to be. These trees finally grown up. Another bot is working here in this lumberjack, so it is going non-stop. That's nice. I blocked this part of the bad water source here, so it will not be flooding down here. I'm hoping for it to go mostly this way, and not contaminate this water that I want to fill this lake with. Because this one wasn't even at the end open, because the contamination here was around 6-7%, and it didn't let the water in. I know I can change it, but I don't want to risk it to have a higher concentration inside. Wood is doing alright, water is doing alright. I'm planning a new industrial district here with hidden power lines like this. Power shafts will be underground or underwater here under the platforms, and these will be our connection points that I can connect buildings to. And I will be getting rid of all this mess. I want to finally, at least for once, make a nicer industrial district. Tidy, with power connectors, and not the engines, you know, slapped all over the place. I will have, I don't know, somewhere here maybe, another district with only forest and the engines. And I will be producing power here and delivering to the industrial district here. This will not be enough room probably, but maybe I will build it in like levels. Maybe I'll go vertical. I don't know. This is just a beginning. I don't even have a resources now for it. And this is the priority. And houses are done. When the storages are ready, and at least one of the district crossings, I can open this new district. Right, drought is over, the water is clean, because I'm releasing more from this gate, so it is pushing that bad water away to this drain that I built last time, that we planted the explosives and blasted it off. So it is pushing that bad water nicely out of the map and not contaminating all this. So that's perfect. That works great, even better than I thought it will be. Yeah, let the more water in. Good, good. I don't have anyone unemployed right now because everyone is working at the pumps. But after this wet season, I will be turning on this district, I think. And I will need to build some farms. But I will be moving this forester and farms into middle, so not to lose any land. We need to save as much as possible of it. So that will be road, the forester will be here, and then down here some farms. And maybe even some storage. But first the farms. Like this. Yeah, they will cover all this half. Yeah, I built them a little bit close to the ground. Maybe I can build them a little bit further away, like this, and build a road on the platforms instead of the land. It's just a 4 blocks saved, but let's do it that way, because we can. And leave these roads here so I can expand it later. And then the storages in the middle, maybe some food productions, who knows. We'll see about that. And I should be able to dam this and hold a little bit more water here. That would be great, but I'm not exactly sure how it will work when the bad tide will come. If this one gate will be enough to release all that bad water. I need to try that out first. Hopefully this will not get all contaminated. You know what? Let's try and build that dam. Anyways, I can open it. I can open it or close it if I will need to. So let's block it here. This will be the easiest way. Block it here and build floodgates here. Single floodgate here, so it should block this waterfall. So when I will be releasing bad tide this way, it should not go down. It should go up around here, through here and out. Hopefully. Maybe I can blast this off just in case to help with that bad tide when it happens. And okay, drought is approaching, so it will not be a bad tide. That's good. And I will need more chargers for my beavers. Yeah, for my bots, I mean. They're out of the energy and all my chargers are full now. I should build some emergency charger just for now. Let's build it like this. And then have, for now, those chargers here. This will be only temporary. But I need more charging stations. Because I have 36 bots. And I have only, what, 5 chargers. Okay, it seems that I'm lacking mostly the cassavas. So let's plant those here. I think this will be enough for now. Anyways, I don't have beavers to be working here. Okay, all these explosives are planted, so let's detonate it now that we are in a drought. So hopefully the next bad tide will go this way and not contaminating everything down here. And look at this, we have all those farm and trees and they are already working with the lumberjacks. That's great. I have kohlrabis here, cassavas, this is what? Another cassava, soybeans, canola, corn and a few eggplants and blueberries. A little bit more for this new district. I still didn't finish it. I'm waiting on these platforms a little bit. And I don't really have that. The charging stations work as intended. They are not really that occupied right now, but when there will be a wet season, I will be using all these pumps with the bots. I will need these charging stations. So they will stay here for now as they are. Maybe I can get rid of 1 or 2 in the middle so I can build a better road. Let me see where's the connection. I don't remember exactly. Okay, here are connections. So let's get rid of this one in the middle. So I can have this better road here. And here will be another 3 connections. So I will start planning my district here. My industry here. So I can get rid of this mess, as I said before. I'm not making enough gears, so I definitely want to expand on that. And currently I have 3 gear workshops, but I will need more. And I still not decided where exactly to put that forest here. The problem is that the bad water is going all the way here. Maybe I will need to do some adjustments, just like I did here with these. Like drainage out of the map. Not sure. But for now at least I'm going to blast this hill off to get rid of it. And I will be building more engines here to power all that industry. Currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 engines. But let's say I need at least 9. This was just a temporary. I needed quickly to charge those bots. So I will be redoing that. And maybe I'm thinking about lowering this by 1 level. Yeah, maybe I will go with that and lower it by 1 level so it is nice on the same level. as the industry. How many explosives do I have? 164. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do it. Why not? We can. I like wasting my resources. I missed the spot here. And yeah, the next thing is I build these floodgates here. Teeny tiny. I will try to hold a little bit more water here in this section. Under this district and here. This is blocked, almost. It is too far away, okay. Here will be just levees. I have floodgates up here and another floodgate here. I have these two just in case that bad tide will be too much and I will need to release it through here. Because that would be better than to, you know, flood everything. But we will see when that happens. Let's add 4 breeding pods here into the new district. So they can grow population. They will have berries from here. That should be enough. I just need to add some storages here for the food. And maybe 1 or 2 more farms. But that's for later. Let's add the storages first. I have enough planks, so I think I'll go with the large ones. But they don't fit nicely. Yeah, I'll go with the small storages. That would look much better. Or the medium storages, yeah. It seems that these new dams are working quite well. I'm holding plenty of water here. And the flow is satisfactory. It's good, it's working. So I guess with this massive floodgate here, the bad tide shouldn't be an issue. And most of the water is going this way and this way out. And even here, the flow is not even that fast, as most of it is going this way out of the map. So, next time, hopefully, there will be a bad tide, because I want to test it out before I start doing anything else with this, like deepening it and putting pumps there or something like that. Because currently, this new district, that will be soon finished, doesn't have any pumps or anything like that. They will be dependent on the first district. But I can't do anything right now, as it is pumping season. I need to get out as much water as possible, so everyone is working in the pumps. And all of my bots. And I will probably need another bot assembler, because I'm not really growing that many bots now. I was stuck at 37 for some time now, and now I have only 38. I could use a little bit more bots. Especially for those pumps, they are really useful. Especially when you have only like 5 days, 4 or 5 days to pump water. And the battle is approaching. Well, I got what I'm wish for, right? Okay, 3 days. Okay, so these guys can work for next 2 days and then they will need to stop. Let's over these gates. That will cause a little bit of a tsunami, I think. Just a little bit. Nah, not that much, it's fine. 2 days they have for work, then I will need to get rid of this stair so they don't get contaminated. So we'll see soon how it will go. And this will soon be ready for blasting, and I can continue with my new industry project. But I'm lacking metal. That's the problem. All the metal blocks are going here to the last platform. Yeah, I was waiting for these 2 platforms to finish before I open this district. Okay, everything is set up and prepared. All the flow should go out that way. Hopefully it will work. We will see shortly if that was a mistake or a very good idea. Okay, bad tide is here. Let's see how it will go. But from what I see, all the flow is going that way, so it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, all the bad water is being pushed this way, that's good. And here we can see that good flow. This would be good for power generation. Maybe I should build some wheels here later. At least throughout the bad tide we can use that. 22 days, oh boy. I hope I have enough water stored. I have a little bit more water here, but this will evaporate quite quickly, I think. It's not that deep. But this works. That's great. Success. at least some kind of success. But I'm running out of this metal, which isn't good. I would like to build this underground mine as soon as possible. I already planned how to get there. Something like this. I either should start building it throughout the drought or throughout the normal wet season. But throughout the drought, it will be easier, I think. And will need a new district here probably for that to work efficiently. Or maybe I will just employ bots there and have a power station somewhere here for charging. Anyways, let's first plan the road there, because we need to get there somehow. I don't know if it's high enough. It will, if it's won't be submerged, because it is on the edge. You see how full this is? Okay, let's pause this. Don't build that yet. That water is too high. I mean the bad water. I need to widen this canal maybe. Look at this, how full it is. Alright, I need to widen it definitely. That will be the priority. I think this is the problem here. At least partially. Because I don't like it that the water level is so high. We need to lower it. So let's build the platforms on the other side here. And let's blast all of these. Highest priority, this is emergency. It will probably not overflow, but I'm not feeling comfortable with it. Yeah, it's too high. I don't like it. So I will widen this part here. Maybe even blast a little bit more of this hill here. Make it wider. Make the drain wider. Oh, I see, the whole this side is contaminated. Let's try if these irrigation barriers will help if I build them here. Not sure, but maybe it will help. It says that stop source irrigation beneath it. Oh yeah, I see where I have another problem. I forget to destroy these platforms and build the levees there, so they are touching inside that dirt water. Let me show you. You see it's going up here. Or down here, better said. I will need to rebuild that. But first, I need to still put down some explosives and blast it off. And then I will do this. I think until then the irrigation barrier will not help. Oh, what happened here? I didn't notice. This is seeping through. No. This is contaminated. That's not good. Okay, I need to release more water through this gate. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I was right that it was too high. You see? It's covering my levees already. Alright, this is contaminated. They can still pump some water from it, but that doesn't mean it's good. And I have still 18 days to go. Oh boy. No, 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 don't overflow, don't overflow. Let's release all that bad water away. Okay, it didn't go as planned. But it wasn't the whole disaster from the beginning. So that's at least something good from it. Okay, let's blast this off. It's a little bit too late to see if this would help. And I still didn't get to this. Yeah, now it is lowered. Okay, so it is contaminated as before, but still progress. It's still not a full fail, so that's good. Okay, and I think it's time to make this a new district. I was waiting for too long. Okay, and this will be my beta sector. Okay, my new district is working. And the district's crossings are working too. Okay. They are not fully staffed. I don't have enough beavers for that. We will need to grow our population or add more bots. But mostly the bots I need for the pumps. And this I should connect to my main district, because they have more builders. They should go faster and they have access directly to the explosives and other stuff. So let's disconnect this. And I will connect it to Alpha sector. Like that. Yep, this is contaminated from both sides. Okay, let's... this is blasted. This was blasted, so let's redo this. This should be filled with the dirt. And this should be levees. Okay, let's blast this off. I forget one. That's fine. We don't need it. This should help with that. But I will try only the next bad tide. Right now it's a little bit too late for that. My poor trees. This is being redone. I think this is only contaminated because of these blocks, because it's the same on this side too. But this top is not contaminated at all. Only here in a corner a little bit. So I think it's mostly from these. We will see when they will fill this up and they build that levee. But first they need to fill this up with the dirt. And we'll see about that, because this is not contaminated either. And I don't even have those barriers around. I have only built levees. The most important is, it is working. Fortunately, this doesn't have that high concentration to contaminate my soil and my food production or my trees. The only showers doesn't work, and they can survive without that. That's fine. And we still can pump that water out. So we will be fine. 15 more days. And maybe it's time to blast this off. Let's go from the middle. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Now I just need to rebuild those engines and blast that off. Sorry, my lovely bots, you need to go charging somewhere else. We need to rebuild this. So they finished this, so it was the contamination from that one block that was seeping through here to the inside. Because this is suddenly, yeah, it died out, but it is not contaminated. So I need to do that on the other side too. Yeah, they can still get in. So let's get rid of this first. Yep, this is the issue. Let's fix that. And let's build that levee here. And it should be good. I totally forget about it. I had it in my mind, but forget to finish it. My poor blueberries. And I decided that I'm going to expand these floodgates. Maybe these were not enough too, because the water was so high here that it starts overflowing. So let's expand these floodgates. I don't know how wide it is, but it is not as wide as the water source. Water source is more than 20 wide. So yeah, yes, I can. Let's blast this off and expand that floodgates. Hell yeah, just like that. Okay, and now it will be, let me count, 25 wide it is now. So that's definitely wider than the water source. Water source is... Oh, water source is 25. Okay, so it is 25 to 25. If I will need to, I can still blast part of this a little bit more and expand it again. But for now, this should be alright. Let's build it. So I can rectify this fail for the next bad tide. This is built. Okay, let's connect it. I forget connection. Okie dokie. Otherwise, we are doing good. How about this? Yes, it is not contaminated anymore. So that was the issue. Perfect. The new floodgates are built. That was very quick. So hopefully this will help with that problem. Everything else is looking good. Still 8 days to go, but we will be fine. And my charging stations are working now. And I don't see that many, you know, bots without the energy anymore. So they must have charged already. That's good. And look at this. How much coffee do we have? 1200 coffee. That's more than a storage of the water in a new district. Yeah, maybe I should build them a small storage for the coffee, so they can get it. Or small storage. Let's build it this medium one. I planned my new industry sector, or sector, part here, industrial area. So we will have everything together. Here will be planks, manufacturing, gears, treated planks, metal, and explosives. It will be nicely connected from the beneath with the power shafts, like here. Everything will be connected from bottom to up, so everything will be nice and hidden. I just need to add 9 engines. So I'm not sure if these can be connected like this to each when they are next to each other, if it will multiply. I think only 2 of them, or in a square they can be sharing the power. I'm not sure, but anyways, I will be building a power shaft behind them and connecting it to that to be safe. And I kinda like digging these trenches for the power shaft, so I'll do that. Or maybe I can connect them from beneath. Because it works like this, when you have it on top of this building, it's powering it. So maybe it has another connector but in the middle. I need to try that out. So when I'm placing now engine on these connectors, it's showing me that the power connector is blocked when I'm on a side like this. But when I go on top like this one, it's green. So I'm not sure. Or this one, it's green too. So maybe it has a connector in the middle and in the front where there is an entrance. But I'm building at least one. I want to find out if it will work like this. If yes, this will be my design. And I will really like it. But I'm lacking metal. Yeah, I'm losing. I'm using a lot of it for these platforms here. But I prioritize this engine, so they should build it first. I'll wait for it. And this is starting to dry out. Yeah, we are losing a lot of water. It doesn't matter. 1.6 days to the end of the bad tide. And this is holding quite well. I wasn't even using these fluid dumps. Only this part down here dried out. And a little bit of trees on top. Okay, it's working, so I can connect it like that. That's perfect. Alright, let's do the others the same way. So it will be like this. And that's 6 engines, and I will need 3 more. And these should be connected when I build them like this, so they should share the power. Okay, we survived another bad tide. A little progress was made. Do I have... I have enough gears now, but I am lacking the metal. I would like to start covering these bad water sources, but first I think I will need to get to that mines. So let's start working on these platforms to make a road here and start working on this abomination. So I can get down there and start mining. And that will be expensive too. 300 treated planks, 450 gears, and 300 logs. That's the cheapest with the logs. The rest... oh boy. But I was stockpiling treated planks, so we will be alright. Yeah, I have 370. That's good, and I need to make a little bit more gears. Part of the industry is almost done, so I will start deconstructing what I have in my old industrial district and getting rid of those engines. And maybe that way I will get enough metal to finish this production here. Let's prioritize only a couple of them. Okay, so planks and gears soon will be made there. So that means that I will need to get rid of these 3 engines here, maybe. This one is connected where? Ah, to this bot factory here. Yeah, I wasn't planned with that. I will need to build it a little bit further here, maybe. Or down here. Somewhere. I wasn't planning with that yet. And then I want to deepen this so it will hold a little bit more water. Because it is all built on water. We need to deepen this. And then, is it... how deep is this? I've seen some platforms here already, like deeper platforms. Ah, this part is quite deep. Okay, so I need to do only part of it. And here I can have, yeah, these food factories, oil press and stuff like that. So I will be building that. And anyways, I need more food factory because I am growing mushrooms and algae, but I am not processing it yet because I didn't have really space to build it. So now when I will clear this up, I will be able to move it there. Let's start moving these industries. 3 engines built, the industry is starting to work in a new place. And it is even closer, I think. A little bit. It doesn't matter. I forget to connect these two. Alright. Platforms are almost done, so soon we shall start building these. Maybe start with the one smelter and this wood workshop. Oh, this time the drought started very quickly. I was too busy to notice. But we should be fine. And I was busy designing my industry for the bots. That's why I didn't notice the drought already started. So here I will have these 2 bot assemblers and these 3 bot part factories. I stacked them higher to save the space. And it doesn't look that bad. And besides, it's the industrial area, so it should be fine. And I could even fit some storages for the bot parts here. So it will be nice and compact here, and it will look nice and tidy. Not this bloody mess that's going on here. There is still plenty of work for me here to do. But I'm slowly getting rid of those engines at least. Another engine was built. Good. Yeah, we're already lacking with the supply. I need those engines to be built very quickly. And I think I will be leaving these 2 smelters here for now because they are working. This whole area is kinda ugly. I will get to it later. And I will have for a while at least a higher production of the metals. At least until I run out of the scrap metal, which shouldn't last that long. Yeah, I don't have that much metal up here. I will need to tap to the other ruins before I'm able to build the mines. Where are the closest ruins? One are over there, all the way up to the hill. And the other ones are a little bit closer, but still far away. I think I will employ some bots for these ruins there. Or maybe I can rush building this efficient mine. Do I have enough gears for that? Oh, I have enough gears for that. Treated planks. You know what? Let's rush this. We should be able to build it. And the only thing that I will really need here is storage for all that scrap that is close by. And I will be employing only bots here. Alright, this is mostly emptied. I just need to move number crunch, and I think I will move it to industry area here. Where are you? Number crunch. Let's build it just up here. I have saved enough science. Okay, let's get rid of this, and now I can start getting rid of these platforms and planting more explosives if I have any, because I'm not producing. 270. Okay, I have some. Because this one is not. Yes, exactly. This is not deepened. Okay, we will need some stairs down and start blasting, as usual. But I think I will go for the smaller sections first. So I will blast this, and then I will move up. Yeah, and then I will rebuild the platforms and build the food industry on top of it. This is mostly done. The last addition is these explosives factories. And oops, in this the bots should be working, otherwise I will have too many injured beavers. Okie dokie, this is working nice. And let's see how they are doing with the mine. They started working on the outer walls. But this is... Okay, I can't really let them to be building stairs down, because it's full of bad water. I first need some platform to be built, and start pumping that bad water out. Yeah, I will need at least 1, maybe 2 pumps to be built here. Alright, so this will take some time, but we will have access to the mine after we are done, so that's great. Let's plant all these explosives. I don't know how deep I need to go, but I guess it's more than 3. Oh, I will need to redo the whole district, it seems. This is not deepened at all, only this section here and this section here. And that's just a teeny tiny bit of all of it. Okay, that will be a lot of rebuilding with the new platforms, so we will go slowly. So this section will be first, and then we will move to the next one. Alright, then I will be leaving this episode here. We've done a lot of work, we survived those bad tides. Hell, we even have a new district, and I will be making more of them. So this is the first one, but I will probably make another district here. Somewhere, maybe flatten a little bit of this hill and make a district here. So I can have water farms and mining the metals. Something like that. And somewhere here will be another district, but I will figure that out later. We have plenty of wood, plenty of food, enough water, we are doing great. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this video. Please push that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.